God, every f***ing time. Ugh. You won't let me lift it, so...
Damn right.
It's only 3 gallons. It's not that heavy. That's perfect.
I know it's perfect. It's only 3 gallons. You're only 8 months pregnant.
Hey, I'm 8.5 months pregnant. Show some respect.
Exactly.
Oh. Thank you, Daddy.
You're welcome.
So this morning we are making a take on burrata toast with, you guessed it, cottage cheese. I feel like any good burrata needs some tomato and basil, so chop up your tomatoes and your basil that's from Walmart and has seen better days. We're eating this with some sous vide egg bites from Sam's Club because protein actually helps me avoid insulin spikes. That's also why we're using cottage cheese. I use 1/3 of a cup per slice of bread and add just a hair of olive oil for a little extra added fat. We're not afraid of fat around here, in case you couldn't tell. As well as this balsamic glaze. Do not skip the balsamic glaze step because this honestly makes the whole damn thing. Okay, it's giving homeless. No, it's giving... honestly, it's giving grandma.
Foxy Grandpa!
But I am in my kitchen because I have a very busy day ahead. We'll get into that in a minute. But first, coffee. Kind of. I'm going to make my iced coffee and stick it in the fridge. Unfortunately, I cannot have this until after my 2-hour fasting window because there are carbs in some of the things I'm going to consume, and I don't want that to mess up. I said fasting window. Breakfast window. Like, you know, until after I've taken my blood sugar to make sure it's not high from breakfast. I have found the perfect coffee recipe, but this is my gestational diabetes friendly coffee recipe. So the first thing, I use half-calf espresso. I have tried everything. It's not this brand. This is just the can I use. I have tried everything to freaking buy half-calf espresso, and I can't. So I just put equal parts espresso and decaf espresso, add it in slowly, shake/mix it, and that's what I do. I add sweet and low 2 packets to my hot coffee. Now, if you're like Maddie, I don't have an espresso machine. You can use like a cold brew concentrate. You can buy it in stores, or you can use a jarred thing. The jars are pretty cheap, and you can make your own. So 2 shots of vodka, espresso. 1 cup of unsweetened almond milk. Now, if you are better than me, then you probably could just go with the almond milk. However, I do like my coffee to have like a thick unctuousness, especially my iced coffee. Regular coffee, I'm not picky at all, but my iced coffee. So I do about 1/4 a cup of half and half. You could also just do regular milk. I have done Fairlife, but I don't have any Fairlife currently. This is the pièce de la résistance, and I hate it whenever I'm like watching a recipe and people are like, you need to buy this bougie thing. You need to buy this bougie thing. Now you might be like, Maddie, they sell that in stores. It's not that bougie. No. This is the Tirani 0 sugar caramel syrup. The thing they sell in stores is actually the sugar-free. 0 sugar, sugar-free. This is Diet Coke. This is Coke Zero. You might notice this is a full bottle, and the reason being is because I've gone through a bottle. Very slowly, but yes. I buy it directly off their website. I actually think you can buy the caramel off of Amazon though. And I do a 1/2 tablespoon. I know that's an annoying measurement. Feel free to do 2 teaspoons. And actually, like, I used to feel like I had to do a tablespoon. However, I like have slowly weaned it back. Because that's the secret. Make it how you like it. And then slowly wean back on some of the ingredients to where you don't notice as much. And you can skim down on the calories. We currently don't really care about calories in this house. I am 8.5 months pregnant as of filming this video. We don't care. And then the other pièce de la résistance, if you want to up it, you don't have to do this. Henry got this for me because he's a sweet soul. This is the goat. This is the bee's knees. Sugar-free Smuckers. It does still have carbs in it, make no mistake. However, the serving size is 2 tablespoons, and I have never in my life come close to that. 2 tablespoons are 38 grams. I put about 10 grams. I'm actually going to hold off on doing that for now and do it right before I have my coffee. But let us pray. I'm just kidding. Let us froth. But I'm going to stick this in the refrigerator and let it get nice and cold. And then when it's time to drink, we're going to add ice cubes, some caramel syrup, and we're going to enjoy. And as much as I'm loving the foxy grandma look, I do want to change. Something about being in better clothes makes me feel like I'm in the mood to be more productive. So let's see if we can do a transition.
So what I believe you were trying to say is thank you.
Thank you?
You're welcome.
Hello, ladies. I don't know why I always am like, ladies. Ladies, can you tell me where the men are? God dang it, sitting all weird like that hurt my ankle. I swear, being this pregnant, you feel a little pathetic. You feel a little humbled. I don't think I've done my greeting, so hi, my name is Maddie, and I'm going to have a baby. And that baby part's pretty important because we are in full-blown terror mode. Okay, it's not that serious, but we are like fully in, I guess, nesting. I'm tired of nesting. I'm not a bird. I'm not meant to nest. And if I were a bird at this point, I'd want to fly away. I don't know where my home is, and I don't know where my soul is. Okay, let me chill out. Jeez Louise. I feel like I'm like Draw Me Like One of Your French Girls if you found Draw Me Like One of Your French Girls on Temu. Either way, we are doing this vlog today because we have a shitload of stuff to do. A metric fun, as it were. Hello, buddy. And I just want to get productive. You know, it's funny because I'm like, well, it's not like I haven't been productive because I have. I'm sorry, Zelda's showing you his brown eye. Come on, buddy. It's not like I haven't been productive, but I am ready to tick off various things from my to-do list that maybe if you're expecting is on your to-do list. Maybe this will help you out. Or you just want to watch me flounder about a bit. So I have a number of things on my to-do list, and this is going to be a productive vlog. And a vlog in which you guys are going to have to pray for me because my God. Sorry for the sudden cut. Zelda decided to jump toward the camera. I full-blown panicked. Okay, it's fine. He's fine. I'm fine. We're fine. I really think he just saw the box you guys are balancing on. So the first thing on our to-do list would be to go ahead and pack my hospital bag. I have yet to do that. So I'm not great at the transitions, but let's go. Hello, and welcome to the room that is starting to feel like a hoarder's den, but we're going to actually clear out some of it today. And for those of you who were here for like an aesthetic, like, oh my God, hospital bag thing, where the hospital bag is already packed and I'm essentially unpacking it to show you guys, you're going to be sadly mistaken. You're going to be sadly disappointed because that's not the case. I literally just opened the hospital bag. It kind of looks like a diaper thing. It is electronic. I don't know if you can see that, but basically there's another creator on this platform. Her name is Jess Salome. Hers and Samantha Joe, I watched both of their hospital bag things, and that was how I put this one together. However, Jess was the one that recommended this bag. This is in a medium. No, I'm just kidding. It's just in a medium. But we are here to pack our hospital bag. I'm going to try to move through this pretty quickly because I feel like it's going to be kind of boring. So item number 1 will actually be going at the bottom of the bag. I love it when bags have like shoe parts so that your grimy shoes don't have to get in there. And this has that. So and it even has some like air vent holes. Sorry, this is not aesthetically pleasing at all. Item number 1 are a pair of Crocs. I know a lot of people like to pack grippy socks. I hate wearing socks unless I'm wearing shoes. I don't know what it is, but I really just don't like it. I don't like my feet getting hot, which is funny because my feet will get cold. They have seen better days. Zelda has taken these Crocs as a personal affront. So I'm actually very excited to pack them away so he can leave them the hell alone. I feel like it goes without saying that this is in no particular order. I'm really just putting it in the bag in the order that makes sense to me. Next up is this towel. It looks hella wrinkly, but I promise it is clean. It was just sitting at the bottom of my husband's clean clothes basket. I've heard the towels at the hospital suck, so we have a towel. I'm not one of those girly pops that has aesthetically pleasing towels, but I love my towels because they're actually big and wrap around my body. But these are straight up from Walmart. And it totally has like all these spots on it, which is really annoying. Why do towels get those spots? Like, it's not like I bleach them, so like, what the hell? Next up in the clothing department would be an open shirt. I got linen because I actually do like the feeling of linen. I feel like it's very breathable. I know it says Gap. It even says that it was like $70. None of that shit is true. This thing is from Sam's Club. Oh, it's long sleeved. How did I miss that? Actually, hospitals are pretty cold, so that might be a good thing. Next on the agenda, I got some very, well, I didn't buy these. I already own these, but some very loose fitting pajama shorts. Yeah, I don't know what else to say there. Just, I felt like that would be good. Probably to go home in, to be honest. I have another pair just in case. I also did get a nightgown because I'm assuming after I give birth, I'll be able to actually wear clothes that are more comfortable. So we have a nightgown. Of course, we have some nursing bras. I will like link these. These were pretty cheap. It was like a pack of 3 for like 20 bucks. They were on sale. They were a large. I kind of wish I had sized up, but they do come with one of these extenders. Well, not one of them. They come with it for each color. So I do like that. I appreciate that. All right, so 2 nursing bras, and let's check our blood sugar real quick. Ah. God dang, that's, I mean, my brain's like, that's low, but I mean, that's good. That's within range. That's great. All right, cool beans. That was a good breakfast. I'm glad. Honestly, the secret is to pair everything with protein. I'm so tired of eating eggs, though. I'm already so tired of it. All right, so we've got 2 nursing bras. We have a toiletries bag. I'm not going to go through what's in this bag. You guys know, some shampoo, some conditioner, mini pack of toothpaste, 2 things of deodorant. Oh, and hey, I already have a scrunchie in here. That's nice. A toothbrush. Y'all know what's in a toiletries bag. I'm aware that I may not sleep in the hospital. However, I really don't like sleeping with any source of light. I like to sleep like a bat in the dark and in the cold. So we have a sleep mask, hairbrush. I actually got these from Amazon, like, as a gift for, like, thank you for registering for us. I think it's for the baby, but it could be for me too. But some Aquaphor. It actually may be for the both of us, honestly. And I am aware that I also need to pack his bag, but you know what? This ain't about him. No, I just wanted to tick one of the things off my to-do list. We need to clear up this room a bit better before I pack his bag. We do have a diaper bag, so I will be packing his bag real soon. Some nipple cream. I don't know how good this particular brand is. This was just something somebody gave me. And then last but not least, we have some odds and ends. I'm not going to pack this whole thing of Depends, but I am going to pack, I don't know, 5? But some granny panties. I know they give you some kind of mesh stuff at the hospital, but I'm just trying to be safe and careful. I also have some cooling pads for, it's got witch hazel and stuff, and I'm assuming that will be, well, it says burning and itching caused by hemorrhoids, so actually that might not be what I want, because I don't currently have any hemorrhoids. I thought this would be for my vagina. It's okay, I do have a Freedom Mom thing I'll briefly show across the screen that is for my vagina. Additionally, also have these nursing pads. This was a gift. I am going to get like a washable one because I do try to care about the environment. I do my best. And then, last but not least, we have reached the bougie circuit of things. And the bougie circuit are 2 things. Number 1 is a fan. I just got a cheap one. This brand is from Amazon. It's Amacool. Yeah, I can attach this to the hospital bed. This can also attach to baby's stroller. So we have that. And then the other bougie thing that actually Jess had suggested was the Bob and Brad. Well, she didn't suggest Bob and Brad specifically, but that is what I have. Not sponsored, but totally was sponsored in the past. I genuinely do like their products a lot. And this is a massage gun, and apparently this can be nice for laboring. So I know it's probably a little bit of overkill, but I also don't feel like it hurts to like have something like that. Just in case. Okay, and shockingly, everything fits. It looks great. I'm so excited. I'm so glad to have this ticked off my list. Yeah, that's all I've got. Some other things we are going to grab. We are going to take our pillows with us, but obviously that is currently a moot point. We're not packing pillows currently. I have a little list of like last minute things to grab that we can't necessarily pack ahead of time. Chargers on that list, however, I actually have a charger in here, so that is a moot point. This thing also comes with a larger strap, which I'm going to go ahead and strap on. I'm so glad to have ticked that off my to-do list. It took about 20 minutes. I'm glad it's done. My foot's falling asleep sitting here on this floor though, so it's time to get up. Henry's not home to help me up, so it may be, I may be in a I've fallen and I can't get up situation. We'll see. Stay tuned. Sorry we're back at this angle. The cats are laying on the couch and I don't want to disturb them. Let's do a little coffee taste test first. Oh yeah. I kind of think putting it in the fridge for a couple hours, like, I don't know, it marinates it. Either way, that hits. And then while I'm taking a brief rest and hanging out with Henry, he just got home and then we're going to get back to being productive. I wanted to show you guys my Snickety Snack because I'm not sure I've shown it in a vlog. I may have. I get these Chobani, 20 grams of protein. They make 10 grams. Oiko also has a really great brand. But I get these and I get 2 tablespoons of granola. So my morning snack, I can actually have a little bit more carbs. Generally, you want to limit your snacks to 15 carbs. At least for me. I don't want to say you because everybody's different. Everybody's dietary recommendations are different, both with gestational diabetes and in life. But for me personally, I get up to 30 carbs for my morning snack. I have to snack or I will not reach my carb amount that I need for the day. Baby needs at least 120 carbs to grow. It's weird to say that because God, do people villainize carbs. They demonize them, but this baby needs some carbs to grow. So I have to space it out throughout the day to avoid spiking my blood sugar. Protein is the key for me to not spike my blood sugar, and a little bit of fat, hence why I added some olive oil to my fake burrata toast this morning. But putting granola in like every couple sips and drinking it and having that crunch, it's so good. I buy these at Sam's Club though because they are really expensive. Like even at Sam's, they're almost $2 a piece, which is a lot, but I do like them a lot. I can't deny it. And the other kind, they have a mixed berry and vanilla kind, is even better than this one. This is strawberries and cream. But I'm going to have this, and then we will move on to the next task. God help me. So forgive the lighting. Lighting is not the best in here. However, we're back in my bedroom where the magic happens. Okay, sorry. Let me stop. And we are on to the next tedious task. And this was not a pre-baby task. This was not on my bingo card. I did not want this. But when Zelda was sick, at this point about 2 weeks ago, we took him to the vet and they discovered that homeboy had ear mites. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh, okay, I don't know why that's the noise I'm going with. He has ear mites, which, if you don't know, ear mites are very contagious. So if he has them, all of the cats have them. Your girl is going to have to basically fight the infestation. And if you don't know, ear mites are kind of like lice, and they spread. They get on the surfaces that the cats sleep on and all that stuff. So Henry is currently in the other room vacuuming, and I am stripping and washing all of our bedding. There's several things in the washer as we speak, and we are also going to vacuum everything, including our bed, just to make sure. We just want this to be taken care of because I don't want my babies to suffer. Welcome to our bathroom. This is gonna suck. We have Robin in here. She does not like to be picked up, so I'm putting that off as long as possible. We have the ear mite treatment, And because she will be in the sling, we're going to go ahead and trim her claws because that would be a good time to do that. She doesn't know what's happening. She has me out a few times, but other than that, she's just kind of chilling. She's intrigued. It'll be fine.
Hard mode.
Yeah, I know. It's terrible, but we're going to do it anyway.
Okay.
Put those back legs up. Okay.
Back legs.
The back legs. Okay.
Oh, no, I'm sorry.
That's okay, sweet girl. Come here.
Not her trying to cross her paws, but no.
She'll let you. Okay.
Is she in?
Yeah, I got her in. Put the wrap around it, please.
Taco her. I'm sorry, Robin.
Wrap the burrito. Houston, we wrap the burrito.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry. I know. All right, we got you. You're in the air.
Oh my god. Is she good?
She's as good as she's gonna be.
All right, one of us.
You want to clip the?
Step into the tub if you could.
I'm gonna go to the tub. Robin, no. Oh shit! Hang on.
She get free?
Hold on to this. Yes.
Oh my
She
god,
doesn't-
how is
she
she
don't
getting
give a-
free?
I don't know.
All
All
right.
right, you ain't going nowhere, girl. Give me that paw.
I'm so sorry.
Give me that paw.
Robin.
It's okay. I got you.
I know.
It ain't that big a thing.
I'm so sorry we love and care about you and don't want you to have
I know.
ear mites. It's okay, real quick. I'm gonna see. I haven't noticed her scratching her ears at all.
Yeah. I'm just trying to make sure you're healthy and safe.
Because the other two actually will paw at me and claw me, and so I'll realize.
Yeah.
Robin's a sweet little angel baby. She doesn't do that. She looks so irritated, like, you bitch. Not bit. It'll make you feel better, my beautiful
the other
girl. She looks so pissed right now. I'm sorry, Robin.
I think she just gave up. All the fight went out.
She's like, I used all my energy. That's her heart. She's old.
I know, same.
No. She's an old woman. Mommy's sorry, rubbed in. But Mommy loves you. Trust me, I'd rather not have to do this shit either. Okay. Oh, she looks
Get the other one?
Yeah, I got both.
Okay, I didn't realize. All right, I'm gonna let her out.
Intermediate mode.
Nothing. You ain't doing nothing but getting in this little sling. We'll see.
He's so fat that I can't even get the thing around his fat body.
You fat son of a bitch.
Oh my god. It's okay. Wait. Oh my goodness. I know. He's like, wait a minute, what the hell?
It's a trap.
Oh my god, he's still eating. He's like, what the hell, I've been had. Oh my god, me
boy. You did well. Thank you.
Easy mode.
Fight with me.
He knows. He's like, you bastards. Yeah, this is what they were going through that you were so curious about. Now you get to experience it too, Zelda. That's fucking teamwork. Oh my god. Did that one in 20 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Zelda's always been the easiest with this, though.
Yeah.
This ball's just got me. Oh, no. Sorry, he jerked back. I must have gotten it deep in there. I know, buddy. Massage it in. No, hang on, let him. Oh my god.
Just took him a second.
He looks.
Alright, you did alright.
Yeah.
Didn't you realize she's caused us enough trouble this month?
Yes, he has. Oh, that was pretty good though. That was less than 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm hot.
Me too.
You ready to eat? Okay, so I'm sorry for this angle, but with all that stress out of the way and me washing my hands 100 times, it is now lunchtime. I'm actually not that hungry. I've just been kind of moving, but I need to eat. I have to space out my meals accordingly, so it is time. So, you probably can't see all the ingredients back here, because again, this was not my most well thought out camera angle, but we are making essentially a spicy tuna roll. I will link both videos. Beatrice Caruso has a video, but she actually got it from an Instagram reel. I definitely am tweaking it. Like, I'm not adding 3 tablespoons of Kewpie mayo, but I do have some Kewpie because Kewpie is delicious. That's just a lot of Kewpie mayo. So I'm doing a mix of light mayo and Kewpie. I'm all for some good fats, but I'm also going to add half of an avocado to it at the end, and it's going to be good. The cats are currently being kept separated so they don't lick each other's ears, and Gandalf and Zelda are very upset about it. So there's that. So if you hear them scrounging around in the background, you know, it is what it is. But, so this is their recipe, making a couple tweaks. Don't like cucumbers. Cucumbers are crunchy water. You heard it here first. I'll just take my water regularly. I'm also only going to use half of an apple and half of a serving of shredded carrots. So, okay, with all that out of the way, let's do this. Come on. Okay, so here we go. This is amazing. This is very much giving like spicy tuna roll. I said that earlier. She is gorgeous. I feel like it just looks tan, but there's so much room for activities in here. I also have some seaweed wraps. I also have some that I cut up that were whole sheets because I don't like to buy these because they're all individual. It's kind of just not great for the environment again. And I'm not perfect when it comes to the environment. I feel like I talk about the environment a lot. But we are rocking and rolling today. I will say that. And next up on the to-do list is going to be to either work on thank you cards or write my birth plan. Now, as far as my birth plan goes, my plan is to give birth. Let's take a bite of this. These sheets got a little stale. The tuna's so good though. I've gotten a couple comments in the past like, hey Maddie, we appreciate that you keep it real. Like if you make something you don't like it. Tuna's amazing. I shouldn't have maybe pre-cut the sheets. I was trying to save future Maddie some troubles. I never do anything for future Maddie. That hoe don't deserve anything. Okay, so as far as my birth plan goes, I want to find a template, but the doctor did send me some questions that she would want answered. But I'm going to put this in some kind of template. If I find something good, I will definitely link it down below. But other than that, I'm gonna go see if I can soothe Gandalf. It's entirely possible he smells my tuna and that's why he wants out so desperately, but yeah. Okay.
2 hours later.
Okay, sorry my camera is casting a shadow, and here is my birth plan. I don't know how well you can see this, but it doesn't matter. I'm also using this handy dandy bookmark to kind of cover some of the more personal things that I just don't feel like are anybody's business. So, environment, probably, as soothing as possible. I'm not trying to, give birth under bright hospital lights if I can help it. If dim lighting is an option, that would be great. I just want Henry there. I'm fine with an epidural. I will also just be trying to breathe it out. And as you saw earlier, we brought a massage gun. Yeah, hydration and nutrition, IV fluids if necessary, snacking as allowed. I think I am okay with continuous fetal monitoring. I did put after epidural, though. I do want to be able to walk around in early labor just to make sure, just to get things going. But, I think I do want to know if baby is okay. My doctor did say that continuous fetal monitoring is linked to more C-sections. But in my mind, I'm like, is it linked because a C-section was needed? I don't know. I kind of weighed the pros and the cons, and I think I'm fine with continuous fetal monitoring. I would like freedom to walk. I would like to use the birthing ball. IV catheter, yeah, I don't care about that. They can place that. I will say that whenever I fell, I kind of low-key was a little bothered after the fact, not so much during the fact. Whenever the nurse came and placed an IV, they didn't do a good job communicating, but they were just kind of walked in, put the blood pressure cuff on. put the stuff on. Like, they didn't really communicate very well. And so when she placed my IV, she placed it in my right arm. Fun fact, I donated plasma. I don't know if you can see that I have a little, I don't know, all you can see is probably stretch marks, but I do have a little divot there from when I donated plasma for a few years. I have a great vein on my left side. And so whenever she went to put the IV in, I was like, oh, I have a good vein on my left side. And she looked and she's like, it looks like it's been used a lot. And I was like, well, I did donate plasma, but I haven't donated plasma in a few years. And she was like, well, I don't really like to just, you can blow out your vein. I don't really like to use that. I don't know why I said a few years. It's been a little over a year. She kind of just disregarded me. And at first I didn't really care. I was like, okay, whatever. But like, then after the fact, I was having to do things and I had an IV in my dominant hand. Like, I had to give a urine sample and I'm sitting there trying to catch the pee. Really can't really seem to get it together to catch it with my left hand. So I'm trying to catch it with my right hand. I'm bending my arm, which whenever they pulled the IV out, they were like, oh, you're bleeding a lot. I'm like, probably because I had to bend my arm a bunch because you put it in my dominant side. Regardless, I'm fine with an IV just hanging out there, like a little port, essentially is what it is. But do it on the left side, damn it. I'm not really wanting Pitocin. I would prefer other methods. Honestly, this is just exactly what I mean to say. Prefer to begin with non-Pitocin induction methods. Use Pitocin only if other methods are ineffective. And then as far as this goes, please avoid if medically necessary, Pitocin, and episiotomy, which I don't see them doing unless it's medically necessary. And ideally, I don't want them to have to break my water. I understand that that is, like, pretty common that that's necessary, but I will try to get it to break on my own if I can. We'll see. But I just I do want, like, I'm fine with an epidural, but I do want things to progress naturally. And then delayed cord clamping is a yes. Yeah, I wasn't really sure if there was, like, a con in that. It just seems good. So, yeah, delayed cord clamping it is. All right, so now that we have done that, I'm going to go stick that in my little folder. And me and Henry are going to both be moving some furniture from the baby's room to our room to clear up some space. And we are also going to go set up the car seat. Really quickly, though, it has been 2 hours. It took me forever to do this. I got this template off Canva, but I am going to go take my blood sugar and maybe have a pre-dinner snack. All right, I'm gonna stop filming you now, but I love you. Happy Father's Day.
Thank you. That's really sweet of you.
Show the people your card. And then,
and that's an awful lot of love.
There is. And actually, I already filmed what I wrote on the inside part.
Okay.
Not the personal message, but the pseudo message. I don't know. It came with a blank card inside, and you know how, like, regular cards have, like, a text inside?
Yeah.
I wrote the text inside as well.
Oh my god, okay.
What's up, mother... Oh god, this angle is not as good as I thought it'd be. This car is cramped. So we are here. Henry's off to the side because we are going to set up the car seat. I don't know how much filming is going to get done here because this is a pretty cramped space. We're going to do that because it's been on my list. We are going to, when we're done, take it to, not today, but at some point, take it to a fire station, make sure everything's good because I'm scared. Where did she say it was best?
Passenger side.
I thought she said driver's side. It's in my book.
Well, you better get your books right there.
Oh my God.
I could have sworn they said passenger side.
I prefer the passenger side.
Mm-hmm.
Car seats. Their head is blah, blah, blah. Rear middle.
Okay.
Is the safest
Oh.
if you have a latch. Rear passenger is the second safest.
That's right. The rear middle is the rear middle is the safest because side impacts.
Oh, that makes sense. I'm scared, but
Why?
let's do this. And it said if you have a latch. What the hell does a latch even mean in this case?
This?
Oh, well, yeah. I don't know how you couldn't.
I mean, older cars do not.
All right, I'm once again giving Draw Me Like One of Your French Girls. It is currently 8 o'clock. We did let the time get away from us just a smidge. Just working on things, putting furniture, switching things out. I don't know. The car seat. Side note, me and Henry were unpacking the car seat, and it was new. We bought it new because I just don't want to buy that kind of thing used, you know, just for safety purposes. And we found this. I don't know if the camera's focusing. Okay, it's focusing. And so I was very curious. Henry initially thought it was a level, but there's like nothing, there's no fluid in it to level. So I took a picture of it and asked ChatGPT, what is this? And ChatGPT was like, that's actually a vape-filled thing, like a vape cartridge. And I was like, that can't be right. That was in our brand new car seat / stroller thing. But apparently it is, because Henry looked into it, Googled it. But he found it, and yeah, it totally is. So I guess somebody at the factory was hitting their vape, and their vape cartridge fell into one of the boxes or something. I'm like, should I contact them? But other than that, we got the car seat base installed. We're keeping the car seat in baby's room for now, just because, you know, we don't want anything to like happen. So, with that, we are about done for the day. I did have one other thing I wanted to get done. I am exhausted. Holy crap on a cracker. I am exhausted. But I did want to write down some important phone numbers to put on the fridge. That is something that my OB advised that we all do in our expecting class. But what I'm going to do and what I'll show is like basically the people I'm going to put for the important phone numbers. I also have this like stuff where you can like essentially like laminate your own paperwork. So we are going to do that. We're also going to eat. I'm starving and food is in the oven. Henry prepared some fajitas, which I've totally had on the channel before. Just cut up onion, peppers, and chicken, and you bake it in the oven and season the hell out of it with taco seasoning. And I'm real excited about it. I will probably be enjoying those with some Quest chips because I kind of had a little bit more of like a sweet little pre-dinner snack. Just to be safe, your girl is going to avoid tortillas tonight, but I may eat it with like 2 bags of Quest chips, which I buy my Quest chips at Sam's too, and it does not escape my notice that I'm still that's probably like $5 in Quest chips to eat 2 bags, but it's fine. But I don't know why you would like, comment, and subscribe. I feel like this vlog was a little weird, but if you did like the video, like, comment, and subscribe, because the YouTube wizards, they love that stuff for the growth of my channel. It's me and Gandalf here hanging out. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. I am so excited to eat. I will get this one last thing on my to-do list ticked off. And I would say I'll relax, but hell, it's almost time for bed soon. I'm probably going to take a shower. But I hope you guys have a great day. Bye!